Friends with girls and vice versa. What about when dating and when married?
I believe, yeah, they can be best friends. I don't really know what else to say. Like, it doesn't always have to result in a relationship like boyfriend-girlfriend. You can just be friends. It doesn't have to lead to anything else. And especially when you're married, your spouse should be your best friend, and like you should focus more on them than anyone else. And just like tell them everything, just like you would tell a best friend.
How do you fight well?
I'd say if you're fighting, definitely like not lie to them and like talk to them about everything that happened if you're like really upset about it. Because like obviously me and Eric fight sometimes, but we always like are completely honest, like if we're jealous or upset, and like that's how we work through it.
Chad, how do you fight well in your relationships?
Well, you see, we always listen to each other's arguments, and
Chad and Rachel fight.
It's a very rare occasion. But when we do, we always talk it out, and we don't. We try not to have it where we go the night without talking about it, talking through why we're mad at each other.
Chad
Good
and
job.
Rachel are real relationship goals.
How do you know this person is the right one?
When they treat you with respect and they are very nice to your family and they are nice to your brother and they just treat you very nice.
Perfect. What does love look like? Should I say I love you when you're dating? And what does love look like with friendships? What are the characteristics of love? And what do they look like in dating and friendships?
Okay, so the first, I would say that what does love look like is when you're willing to sacrifice things that you want for the other person. So basically, when you love someone, you'll give up things or you do things that are important to them that you wanted to do. And as far as telling someone you love them when you're dating, I think there's different stages, types of love, and I think you have to be very careful. To say you love someone in the first couple weeks you're dating, so it's kind of a time thing, and so I wouldn't recommend to tell someone that you love them unless you've been with them for quite a while, because a lot of people get hurt and they think love means different things, so I would be careful with that. What was the other one?
What are the characteristics of love?
Characteristics of love is, well, there's all different types. People have different love languages. I don't know if you guys have heard that, but some people like to be hugged or touched and just nice, hold hands. Other people like compliments and encouragement. Other people like to receive gifts or give gifts. So it's all those types of things that just by putting the other person in front of you, your needs, is showing someone that you love them.
How can you have fun in your relationship?
Well, we always like try to do stuff instead of just like watch movies or do nothing. So we'll go to like Centennial or something, walk around, or sometimes he plays the guitar. We do stuff like that together. Cute.
Okay. How do you know someone is the right one?
Okay, so this is not going to be just a straightforward answer.
Okay.
Number one, you have to kiss a lot of frogs before you get to the prince, right? So actually, I think part of it is knowing who the wrong people are. And that doesn't mean you have sex with a lot of people to try them out or anything like that. It does mean that when you date someone, you know they're not the right one. That is part of it. But also, you'll know someone's the right one when they bring out all the best things in you. And you can bring out the best things in them, which is such a cool thing. So, you can do it.
How important is physical appearance in a dating relationship?
Oh jeez, start me off with a hard one. I don't know. I mean, I guess when you really like get close to the person, it doesn't really matter that much. Like if you're close to the person, you care about them. You're not gonna be like, oh well, those girls are better looking than that girl, and so like I don't know. It kind of like if you don't know the person, it's important. Like before you start dating, like oh. Look, that person's attractive, then you're attracted to that person. But when you're dating them, it doesn't really matter because you're dating them.
Yeah.
So.
Is jealousy good or bad?
I think jealousy can be a good thing because if you just like let your boyfriend talk to everyone and you're like not upset about it, then that's like not right. But it could be also bad thing because like if it becomes excessive or like rules your relationship and you're like getting jealous about every little thing that they do, then it's not good for your relationship.
How do you break up well?
How do you break up well?
Yeah.
Dating?
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather have a bullet to the head or like multiple shots to the stomach? What would you rather have?
Bullet to the head.
See? That's how it's got to be done. You just sit the person down and you say, "Listen, this isn't going to happen anymore." And then you walk away. And they're going to feel sad for a while, but the more that you try to help them, like not feel bad because you feel bad that they're sad, the worse it gets. It's better just, this is going to happen. We're not going to date anymore. I care about you. You could give them the whole "it's not you, it's me" thing, but just say it's not working out and then be done with it and then distance yourself. No calling, texting, no commute. Just leave it. That's the best way to do it. It's going to be painful at first, but then it's going to heal. If you keep prolonging it, then you get, then people turn psychotic. And they get the night vision glasses and they're in your window. And then it turns into be a really ugly thing. So that's the way it's got to be.
Thank you.
How do you know when this person is the right one?
When the booty's too good.
Guys be best friends with girls and vice versa. What about when dating or when married?
I think yes, because gender doesn't really matter. It should all just depend on your friendship.
Solid. Talk about jealousy. Is it good or is it bad? In a dating relationship, is jealousy good or bad?
It depends. Like if it's legit, like there's a reason to be jealous. You don't want somebody that's constantly jealous, like, "Oh, why were you talking to that person?" Like, "Oh, who are you talking to?" That kind of thing. Or somebody that's like stalking you, like checking where you are at all times, and that kind of jealousy. That's no good. But
what's a good jealousy?
I mean, you don't want. I don't know. You want to be able to trust people.
Okay. Where does social media enter the picture?
I think social media should be limited when it comes to venting and letting out your feelings, because when you're like talking about your feelings on social media, most people don't like respect it as much, and when you're on social media you can't like think twice about what you're gonna say, and like you don't want people to take things the wrong way, because when you're in person, like people feel like get the emotional side of it and how you really feel about it. When they're just reading it on a screen, they don't really feel how they don't see how you feel about it.
Is it good? Can it be good?
It can be good. It's good when you're encouraging someone, but when you over encourage, it almost seems like fake. So I mean, if you're in person with somebody, it's better just to give them a hug and like show emotion that way.
Can guys be best friends with girls and vice versa? What about when you're dating and when you're married?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. I do not believe guys and girls can be just friends, because there's always going to be some type of attraction on either side. I've yet to be in a relationship as a friend with a guy. Are you okay, Dana? You're gonna make it?
You can believe that she was
Give me some. Okay.
You want me to keep going? Okay. I have yet to be in a relationship with a guy where there have not been at one point some type of discussion about, are you interested in dating me, on either side? So no. Mr. Zanstra, however, has this whole theory about it doesn't work when people are in a relationship or when they're married. Fine. Okay, I think that's because they're completely off limits, and I'm all about respecting those limits and keeping them. So then, yeah, no. Like, Mr. Zanstra and I can be just friends because he's married.
Okay.
But otherwise, no.
What do you look for in a dating relationship?
Well, there's honesty, trust, loyalty, the ability to have fun without getting inappropriate. I don't know.
Okay. How important is physical appearance in a dating relationship?
I think it's fairly important, but it's not the most important thing. You need to be physically attracted to the person, but I don't think there needs to be more than just physical attraction. And I don't think so.
Okay, thanks. How do you fight well?
you have to like not get so passionate about it. You have to like, I don't know how to explain it. Like just remember like, don't bring up old fights and just like focus on like the problem and don't yell. Just like talk.
I would say don't fight to win, like fight to fix the problem. So when you fight to win, because it makes you feel more comfortable. So you have to fight to win. Then you just start coming up with problems that really weren't problems in the first place. But if you fight to like fix the problem, like you're gonna like find ways to fix it instead of make it worse.